Hit with the potato smack for the win! Oh, they do it! And Symbol are your European champions. Hold on to your hats, lace up your sneakers, and get up and get loud. It's game day. It's time for the Knockout City Community Tournament. Effects there on the game. So we're gonna be getting into game number 1. And that is a charged up ball. If it's purple, it is to reach at least supercharged level 1, and the more consecutive passes you see, passes can get the ball up to supercharged level 3. Perfectly catching balls from enemies will actually charge it fast down. They're definitely taking this match very methodically, not wanting to make mistakes, not wanting to get caught out. Kala takes a shot there, but look at the catches from Goki as he sends it back in. Return volleys, the passing around from Team El Sueño as they get ready to send them in. Callie will finally take a hit and try to get a response, but no, Goki catches again and again. Oh, look at Goki go 5-0 for Symbol as they mop the floor with El Sueño.
That was a team wipe if I have ever seen one. Great job on behalf of Symbol. They worked really, really well together. Caught as many of those as they needed to. See some passes coming out of El Sueño trying to get their balls ready to go as well. Charged up. There's a couple hits coming in onto the blue team right now, but they're handling it well, managing to stick together and really protect each other here.
Looking to try and get a double team onto Bodhi. Now they're turning the charge into Antwell, who does go down 7-0 for Symbol as they are in control. Bodhi's got a ball here, and he will get a hit, and it gets the first point on the board, but trades his life for it there. Knocked out 8-1. Symbol down to 9-1. One knockout away.
They're all down to 1 heart, and then they're staggering them really well so that they had constantly a deficit.
And the thing we saw a lot of Symbol doing there, obviously Koreans get eliminated all in a group. If you're able to pick up a multi-ball, that's 3 pieces of ammunition that you can try to get your team fully loaded up going into the fight. But one of the things about multi-balls, they do despawn much more quickly, so you gotta be on top of that ammunition after the throws. And look at them going in. Very different round here, round 2.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more tackling come out here as well. Ooh, that was rough, the 2-on-1.
Here comes Kala around from the back, looking for the fake throw. He's in a 2v1, gets a hit on 1, and nobody's able to even take a shot. Gets 1 catch, looks for the throw back. No damage done on either side here as both teams countering well. Oh, but Temp will finally take a hit. 5-3 as Goki and company start to run it up again.
Ooh, the coordinates way, trying to regroup with his squad right now. They don't have too many balls at their disposal, so they're trying to play safer. But as I say that, one of theirs does go down.
And now down 2 knockouts away. Symbol is from taking game number 1. Bodhi will get a hit in, but gets knocked out. The trade, and now only 1 away. And's in a very rough situation, surrounded by players and so much ammunition. That'll take it. Game number 1, 2 up, 2 down. Symbol on top. There's actually a lot of walls on this map. One of the things about Back Alley Brawl is that the entire outside of the map meet over the elevator shaft is what I end up calling this. And it's the loading zone is the official call out, I believe.
Well, I mean,
drainage is the official call out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're going to be teaching everybody about these official map callouts here as we go, but there are lots of tubes here on this map as well, and I'm interested to see how these teams start to utilize them, because they can really, really help with either getting back to your team or escaping really risky situations, and right now we can see...
They have a player named Temp name 4977. I believe that is their player Bakseren. Bakseren. If you want to go look that player up, he's been doing an excellent job in the game. I want to give him the credit he is due here. Oh, look at the catch from Bakseren here. Now looking at 2 players, too many options. He's going to go for the pass and now look for the supercharged shot. They keep that ball wound up, passing it around the corner, keeping that constant pressure on El Sueño.
I think they see the cage ball come out and
oh, he went for the super. Coming down. Where's he going to hit?
Can he hit?
No, we don't know.
Okay.
Get down somewhere.
Okay. You know what? It didn't come to fruition, but the attempt is there, and that's all that really matters. We can see Goki trying to see if he can land some hits down on Kala. Does take one of his hearts, and
well done.
That when the enemy team sees the cage balls in play, it's like all of the focus is there, making sure they're not getting hit by it, or at least catching it to return fire.
Yes, it does take you out of the game for nearly 6 seconds, which is a long time in this game. Leon a little bit out of position here, but he's going to be able to fall back now with the team's fully saturated on top of each other. Professor Bodhi gets hit with a fake throw and gets knocked out. See you later, bud. Symbol now up by 3.
That was a rough situation. I mean, he just had, it was completely right in his face. And that's another thing that we'll probably see throughout the day as well, is almost like that distraction aggression where we see one of the players push up.
Oh!
Nice shot. Nice shot. But we'll see that distraction with the player up front trying to force.
It does play remarkably similar to a fighting game where it's mostly about attacks and counterattacks and kind of that very complicated game of rock, paper, scissors of what button do you press and do I press the correct response in time? Do I predict what you're going to do? Here comes a throw, possibly charged up. Oh, he goes for the super.
Oh,
they're piled up on top of each other. They split up in different directions, the right proper counter here. And they're going to go for another one, looking for a stylish final KO. Only need one here, and they'll get him for the round win. Symbol up in round 1.
Oh, we love it. This is why we love the cage ball. This is why we love when you throw your teammates. Okay, it just makes it that much more interesting.
All right. El Sueño now 1 round away from being perfectly shut out. Well, not perfectly shut out. Like I said, they have gotten knockouts, but game, set, and match on the line here.
They are just Symbol right now is just doing such a good job of working with each other.
Oh, no!
That was rough.
Oh, Cal. No, we didn't see it. F's in chat. Ball up, become the ball. Instant KO if you can successfully hit it with here. But oh, look at the double throw there. Playing going to vault himself on the bouncer to try and get away and live out, or do his sentence. Oh, but catches him on an early dodge. Leon up 5 to and nearly 6. They've got so much pressure. Make it 6 on him. El Sueño can't buy a knockout right now.
Was so clean on his behalf. I don't even know what to say about Symbol at this point. They seem untouchable, but we've obviously yet to see the rest of our squads here. I'm excited to see how they stack up against each other.
It is a single elim bracket, which makes it you don't know. Are they just the counter to El Sueño, or are they God's gift to Knockout City? We're gonna find out today. But on the board now, Goki will make a turn, looks for the fake throw, and gets the hit. It's just too clean from Symbol.
It's all about timing those catches the right way. They have to anticipate, do they think, is it a fake? Is it actually a commitment to the throw? How fast is it? How slow is it?
Only 1 hit so far on the amp, and now pounding on the Kala there. Got them down to just 1 heart, 2 players within reach. And who will be, oh, is it gonna happen here? There it is, Kala. Well, no, Kala's not Kala. One of the players taken out, and it will be a clean 2-0 victory, 2 games in a row. We'll see Symbol moving forward into the semifinals. They have been playing wonderfully as we're getting into quarterfinal number 3. Let's talk about the players on this team. Again, many of these people, mysterious new challengers in the esports space, but also quite a few of the people coming in from other titles that they have played competitively, all of them very familiar to competitive gaming. Apology, Vixa, and Herbador are going to be taking on Pewtis, Dental, and Rokus here. I just like, the Sim Boys chose a brave name. Look, and I like to compliment bold choices. I like to support bold choices, so Sim Boy is going to be my slight favorite in this match, but I will remain as unbiased as possible in the domination and destruction that's about to happen.
See, I went off of the name game last time and I lost out. However, maybe Sim Boys with their not only their fancy name, but the similarity to Symbol. Is that?
Oh, that's right. Symbol versus Symbol would be a crazy final.
Yeah.
Honestly, different teams this time around.
Which potentially means different strategies. I mean,
currently underpass. Way to Flowers here. The first hit gonna be on Vixa. More pressure coming in. The double team onto the side, and Vixapur will take the lead.
Making it real easy for Vixapur to push up now and potentially do some work their way back. They're chasing them down right now, seeing if they can take advantage of the man being down right now, but they only managed to get 1 hit in the process.
All back to Flowers, and now move up to the middle. Here comes the rest of the Sim Boys. They'll find them at close range with a supercharged shot, very difficult to catch. And now Pewtis into deep under the back lines and getting passed up. They're just funneling balls to Pewtis so he can just pound one after another.
From the middle, and instantly Sim Boys pushes up trying to start getting some hits down. Oh, and it
what are you doing?
Backfiring big time.
They will trade, and they will actually get a 2-for-1 out of that, but no, Vixapur comes out on top there.
Yeah, it looks like they now are playing on the back foot a little bit here. You can see Vixapur trying to push up as much as possible, knowing they do have an advantage with their ammunition right now. Apology down to 1 heart, though. Vixa trying to step in and see if he can maybe save, and it deals out some damage, nailing 1 down heart himself.
Onto the back line, and we're trying to pass up, but getting caught by a vehicle. Sim Boys Close to dropping 2 here. All 3 of them down. Vixaber has to fall back, though.
A little bit waiting for Simboys to make a move. You do notice that Rokus does have only 1 heart, so that's potentially a focus on him. But as I said, Pewtis also goes down to 1 heart.
Pewtis takes him down. Rokus gonna be knocked out. 1 away, and they're gonna put all the pressure on Indinel here. Can they get 1? Can they get 2? Tackle him off. He's gonna stay alive, but the pressure gonna be coming in from the rest of their ammunition. He's up close, and they'll hit him with a fake for the round win. The same strategy. Once you were up, finding the right ammunition loadout and their hold in Cinema. We saw Simboys with the lead. They instantly did the same thing in Flowers. Fall back, make sure we've got 3 balls, 1 per person, maybe 1 on the ground, and just wait for them to push into us.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely seeing some different strategies here on this map for our squads. Right now, they are trying to get some knockouts and being successful here against Simboys. 3-0 right now for Vixaper, so they
consistently here, giving them that 3-0 lead. Locks on the knockout right now. Looking for a lob? No, just goes straight forward and it'll hit. Must stop.
Ooh,
now
nice
chaos. Oh!
A lot of people trying to focus on Apology right now. Can he escape? Unfortunately, cannot tie it up at 3-3.
He got hit with 2 fakes in a row, and it does tie us up. Vixen Company having to fall back here as here comes the pressure. Simboy's gonna bear down on him, just hold W straight at him. Apology in the back now as Pewtis will pass this around, looks for the supercharge again, trying to get the close range fakes are so dangerous. What a play. Vixaper turns that around on him.
Indinel didn't have a ball there, otherwise he would have been able to pinch. Unfortunately, he was just kind of stuck watching it all go down and couldn't do a whole lot to help right now. But Pewtis is just trying to stay alive. Able to get a hit down onto Vixa, so that's going to be a nice little bonus here, keeping the ball out of the hands of Urbidart as well.
Oh man, the Simboys are so good at the fake game right now, constantly. Picking it up at close range, going for the instant fake, and then taking the easy, unblockable hit afterwards. Now with a 2-round lead, or a 2 knockout lead in round 2.
And we've seen situations like this similar in our past few matchups. Once they get close to this second round, 6-4, they could kind of turn on that last final bit of aggression and really start to take these players out. 1 heart on each player.
Oh, tied up. Here comes Vixaper back. And Pewtis has got to run. Looking for the pass shots, maybe double lob here. We go for 1 and 2.
Nice.
Doesn't get anything out of it though. Pewtis still at full as he dodges into 1, and now the counter pressure coming through. Vixa's on 1 heart, goes for the fake, gets him on the second one. Can he do it twice in a row? Oh, poor! Oh my goodness. The Simboy is just getting assaulted there. Pewtis goes down. This Pewtis now going to be hitting the corner here.
Somehow in the process, though, Simboys was able to tie it up. We're still at 8-8. Pewtis with 1 heart, Urbidor with only 1 heart, and the rest of Simboys has come back. Vixa
1 away!
Also trying to make their way in, but Simboys gets another knockout, 1 point away from match point right now, and they're in a really, really strong spot. Rokus with both of his hearts. Pewtis over there on the side with 1, but with a multi-ball that they're charging up right now, and I don't know if blue team's ready for this.
Can Vixa? Oh no, Vixa falls! He falls to his death! He's gonna try and hover as long as he possibly can, but no, it will not work. He does eventually fall down the middle, and Simboys in a 9-10.
Fortunately timed.
Yeah, it happens.
Work for it at least. That was a very, very close game. Now we're gonna see who's able to come out on top here in the final round of our first game.
This is an absolute pile of action. A cacophony of throws. Oh, and then the face. My goodness.
It's a long time.
Simboys running away with the lead right now, up 3-0, and back into the fray. A hit on the Urbidor makes it a 5-0 lead, and they've got Apology dead to rights here, just surrounded. Somehow Apology hasn't taken a hit. There, he'll take 1, and now for 2. That'll be 6-0 for Simboys.
Making sure to set themselves up well here and really shutting down Vixaper, not wanting to give them even an inch.
On her back. Off of spawns. A good comeback here from Vixaper. They've gotten 2 and now have another player cornered. They're back off though from a lack of ammunition. Rokus though realizing he's made a mistake chasing over to this side because that was the same place the Vixaper players went. Now he's looking for the ball himself in a 2v1. Can he survive? No. 7-3 now as Vixaper starting to come back strong.
We do see one heart and apology though, and they instantly get the knockout, putting them only 2 more knockouts away from closing out this first game. Indinel with 1 heart, Urbador with only 1 heart, and they're going to start.
Oh!
They're trying to chase him down, but he got taken out.
He's by 1. Oh, the pressure here, and they've gotten so many players down to 1 heart. All of Simboy's in a rough situation, and Victor only needs 2 more, and they'll get them back to back. Their Simboys take the 3rd round and claim game number 1 here. But at close range, the fakes are very effective, and the players basically are in a trap.
I don't know. If they're going to make sure that it's not easy.
Reminder, Galaxy Burger, a couple things that are interesting about this. Everything moves on this map. It's a big circle, a bunch of walls in the middle, constantly changing the in and out points of the center of the map. And also these UFOs and planets rotating around the outside. The Simboys have an early lead.
I believe I heard the 3rd one there too, so wiping out Vixa right at the beginning of the round. Nice start, and they honestly didn't take too much damage for it either.
Playing around Ice Cream and now making their way into the arcade on top. Oh, we'll see Rokus go down. As Vixifer starting to come back, and they've got a 2v1 on Pewtis here, who somehow survives and gets away. Well done, Pewtis. So there's a good chance the timer expires, and he's able to come back, and it does look like Simboys did not get a knockout for that. So we'll see. Vixifer tie things back up here. Indinel and Rokus now trying to put the pressure on Apology, who's cornered up against the wall. Being near a wall makes it much more difficult to dodge as well. He's only trapped to the passes. And now just pressure on top of each other. Where are the fakes we saw in game number 1?
It's just catch, and I heard another cage ball coming out. I think it did get used. Oh my.
Oh, no, there's the pressure. Apology taken down.
Such a good job countering each other. Right now, Vixen's going to try to run away with only 1 heart left to his name, so this probably won't go very well. And there goes the knockout, 7-5 in favor of Simboys.
The change-up will finally get him on the double team, but brilliant dodges repeatedly there for Vixper to survive that long in the 1v3. And what is interesting is that we're starting to see what is more important in a multiplayer situation, where it's 2v1 or 3v1, not necessarily how many players are, but how much ammunition do they have to use. If there's 2 balls, it's almost impossible for the 1 player to get out.
Yeah.
But if there's only 1, there's a lot of counterplay opportunities.
I mean, and they just do such a good job of timing up those throws. Like you're saying, like if you're in a 1vx situation, you can pretty much really only stall. That's the best you can do, which actually is really clutch though, because that is the time your teammates need to respawn and get back to you on the map. So if you're able to stall long enough, even if you do go down, there's a potential for your teammates to be able to trade out those knockouts.
Apologies, too close. They look for the fakes on him. They will get it there. Simboys gonna clutch up the round here. And
there is still the possibility for the enemy to catch your own teammate and throw them back at you. And the last thing you want is to be taken out by your own teammate.
That would suck. That would suck a lot. And it's very difficult. You can get out of being trapped if you are being held by an enemy. You can spam the jump button, and it'll eventually break you out. But it does take a lot. You have to spam like 13 times.
Yeah. So it might not be worth the risk in those situations.
Vix in a 2v1, but he gets him out! Drops the taunt on him, wow!
To take the next engagement is going to be for them. It looks like Vixa decides they want to potentially push in and force this fight.
Vixa, maybe a little bit impatient there. But hey, you know what? They're not coming to us. Let's go to them. Oh, and here comes the wraparound. Are they going to get punished for this? Now kind of in an awkward position in the middle. They still have the high ground, but they're much more exposed here being in the center of the map. They'll get a few hits in, but we'll just trade 1 for 1. And Simboys will now take the lead. Can they get it onto Apology? He's still got 2, and now everyone on that side down to 1. He can perfectly catch this. He can get a 3 triple KO here. No, but he gets trapped and knocked out. That'll sacrifice the first heart. And the rest of the pressure starting to come in. He will successfully get out of the 3v1, though, without taking the knockout.
But once again, held them off while his teammates were able to come back and respawn to help a little bit. He does end up getting knocked out in the end, but didn't instantly give away the knockout, so that was huge.
Huge there, and it actually brings Bates Simboys into the middle where his teammates were waiting. And Vicksburg's team now got the lead. Apology still alive here as they get 2 more. Vicksburg's team now get another one, up 8-4 now.
It is not going down without a fight, and they need this time around.
The pressure onto Pewtis here as they get a tackle onto him. Oh, but Pewtis manages to get a hit on 1. Urbador now down to 2. Last point, they can get ammunition. On to Indinol here, he's trapped up, throw him off the map and straight down. No, he will. I'll go for the lob throw. There he's out, 9-7. Simple.
There are lots of hearts currently on Vicksburg that they're gonna have to go through in order to make that happen.
But so little ammunition, they were struggling just to find anything. As Urbador is taken down, 8-9. They're coming back. Apology also low and surrounded by players. Only one ball left. Now down to 9-9. Next knock hits, and Vicksburg's in a rough situation, getting pressured here. Only one ball. They're going for it. The 2v1. Oh, but they disconnect. Vixa successfully disengaged.
He's right in front of them.
Oh, and the Charger goes for the fake. Goes for the pass. They hit. No!
Tackle him! I'm panicking. I'm panicking right now.
The pass outwards?
How?
Oh, Vix. Oh, can he get this ball? He's getting pressured here on the pass upwards. The supercharge in. Vix puts the pressure back on Indinol. Oh, and Simboys will. No, it's Vixaper to take it down. And we'll go to round 3 again.
For so long, and Simboys could not get the final knockout for the final at the end, and oh my God.
I wish Simboys had gone for the player throw. We saw them in the 3v1. They said, oh, I think they maybe like fell off a ledge and felt like they couldn't go for it anymore, but even an ultimate throw just puts so much pressure on Vix to play perfectly. It eliminates so much of the positioning he could try to move to get away from the team, being zone denied by the ultimate. So, oh man. Vixa there. What a clutch play as Simboys kind of dropped that round. And we'll go to round 3 yet again.
I don't even know. Vixa stayed alive for so long.
Round 2 has been a 10-9, both games. This is so close.
Very, very deserving teams right now fighting it out with each other here in our quarterfinal 3. 1-1 for Rapid.
It's the teams are so close. Oh, I should take the hit. Pewtis forced to absorb that one. The pass plays, and what a catch from Vixa. Part of the map.
I do love this map for that reason, because it's constantly forcing players to have such a high level of game awareness, because you're paying attention to your team, you're paying attention to the enemy team. The map is constantly switching up on you, so you have to pay attention to the map. You're trying to find the ball spawns. Like, there's a lot going on in this map.
Ooh, the ultimate coming on in, but I don't think connecting with anything. Vicksburg still with a 2-round lead, or the 2-knockout lead here. Apology gonna put in a hit. No, gets dodged. Apology still sitting on 1 heart. As well as a few players here from Simboys.
You can see that Simboys was trying to get the damage in on Apology since it was sitting on him.
Maybe they drop it here as they choose to take top Alien. Charge up their shots as here comes Simboys. They go in for the plays. Putting the pressure on Indinol. Indinol is able to dodge and catch.
Oh.
Vixa will take a hit here. But they get 2 out of it. Rokas needs to stay alive here. More pressure coming through, but only 1 ball is the good news. Can he stay alive? No, he cannot there. Vixa take round 3. We'll go to game 3.
I was just on the top and kind of initiated a little bit of that push. That was risky.
These solid kind of rotation around the outer square here. So a sniper ball is going to be interesting to see how much of an impact it is. But I mean, the problem is, like, the sniper ball, while maybe being difficult to use on a map,
would be to be like, why would I want the ball to move slowly? That would be too easy to catch, but it's all about the mind game.
It's all about what they think is going to happen.
They're used to the fast ball. They're used to having to react quickly, and if they think that's what's happening and you bait the catch animation out, then you win.
See Vixifer get the first elimination here, the first knockout, but counter pressure coming from Simboys. Urbador down to 1 as Indinol jumping over the ball, going for a fake here, passing to Pewtis, going for a follow-up fake himself, and Urbador still catches it.
Wow. Indinol's able to sneak that ball right out from under Vixa.
Oh my goodness, they're staying perfect right now. Vixiper here with 3 knockouts, all of them on 1 heart, not a single one of them knocked out yet.
Oh, ammo, only 1 heart, no teammates. Gets baited with the fake and does go down as well. 4-1 right now, Vixa up solidly as well. They're playing very well together right now.
Important for Simboys to at least get 1 elimination, and they will now get 2 there. We saw Vixiper was on everybody at 1 heart for too long here. They throw the teammate though. It gets caught and dished off the map. Does he make it back? I don't think so.
You have a situation where you go up 5x, whatever. You still will have eventually taken some hits in any of those engagements. So eventually, they will catch up by a few knockouts. It's inevitable.
Well, so interesting there was the high risk, high reward play from Simboys as they picked up, or it was Vixiper's team, they picked up each other. They threw the team ball, saying, hey, I want the instant knockout. It gets caught. They're on the one part of the map where you can throw the player off easily, and then they had an easy play on the other side. But look at this, back and forth now after that play, up to 7-7. This is a 4-0 start for Vixaper.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there is that natural ebb and flow, so that's why the leads are never too daunting, and that's why you can never count a single team out here, especially when they're playing as solidly as both of these squads are. A couple players on both sides down to solo hearts. We're going to see if we can maybe focus them down. 9 already on the Simboys. As I say that, one more knockout is needed, and Apologies down to 1 heart and trying to escape from all 3 of them right now. This is not a good situation. The tunnel does it save him. Vixa is right near that
charged up, wait! Oh, and no, somehow catches that and hits him with the fake! You gotta be kidding me! He drops out knowing the play was coming and instantly catches the ball. What a finish! The other side with a charge shot at point-blank range.
This is fantastic, honestly. This is entertaining.
This has been the match of the tournament so far, 100%. If you're watching this and you want to give your friends one round to go back and watch, Vixaper versus Simboys. Apology low, gets knocked into the wall. Vixaper also low on the edge there. Oh dear, Apology nearly dodging off the map.
I was worried that he was about to go, but to reset. They're actually being aggressive. It seems like once they're done with these engagements, they are actively seeking out the enemy team to try and continue.
They got corners here. Oh, but the ultimate into an alleyway. Can it possibly connect with Indino? I think it did. Didn't get the KO sound effect there, but I don't see it in the orange level without receiving a pass or catching a shot from it. Oh, here comes the pressure. Indino, weak, surrounded by ammunition. Oh, the pressure on the Urbandor there on the other side, though. He catches one and gets hit with a fake, but still catches it on the other side. Pewtis now trapped between 3 players to go, down 5-4 in favor of Vixaper, and they'll tie it up as they finally take out Urbandor.
Both players on Vixaper down to 1 heart, but Indinel also in a struggling situation, trying to utilize time up his throw right now. Vixa currently out of ammunition in a 1v3. This is not going to be good for Vixa. Can he escape? It looks like Pewtis is going to try to chase him down. And as I say that, the other 2 from Vixaper are trying to come back in and see if they can save.
Lots of initial hits, but no knockouts. They'll finally take out one of the players of Vixaper, and another one. Simboys. Okay, now one eliminate. We see Vixaper with time and space to regain their composure. Now looking like they're out of ammunition, though. Urbandor going to be cornered over here. Look at the first hit on him. No, he gets the counter. Out in the drainage. Apology down to 1. They'll pass the balls up to Indino. He takes the tube. Indino chases him through the tube. What happens on the other side?
They could kill Pewtis, or they could get a knockout here.
No, we don't know. Nothing's happening over there. There's Apology away, dodges 1, goes for the counter. He's gonna have to get the catch here. No, he does not, and Simboys take it in 2 rounds finally.
Did he know he was around that corner?
We'll see if that one happens, but semifinal number 1, it will be Symbol versus The Last Resort here. And
that I have accidentally blown myself up
the key thing, not when it's thrown. So the moment you're holding the ball, you've got, I think, like maybe 10 seconds. I don't actually know exactly the amount of time, but you can tell from the sound when it's about to explode. Got to get rid of it, pass it off to an enemy, or just have it be near them. If you throw it onto a wall, it will stick as well.
Yeah.
So you can kind of place it like a sticky grenade. There's an explosion there on the side. That was a bomb ball being used. And Symbol here, early deficit after getting 3-0'd in the first round. There's the bomb. This is the timer start.
Yep.
Oh, there's an ultimate throw coming in as well. He's going to sit underneath the platform, not allow him to hit him. What a play.
And that's one of the things that Galaxy Burger is definitely good for. As long as you're aware of what's moving above you. If you can stay underneath that moving platform, you'll set yourself up very, very well right now. First knockout coming into the favor of TLR. Chase him down, but teammates are already coming back to his aid.
He's trying to close the gap close enough to where that supercharge can actually matter, but the perfect catch there. Gonna push him back away, and Symbol, after an early, like I said, Symbol now here with the lead. Last Resort struggling to close the gap.
That was the situation. I feel like Leon just kind of baited that because he was running away from TLR with only 1 heart and instantly turned around. And even though he had 1 heart, was able to get the first hit onto TLR, and that resulted in a knockout. Symbol, though, completely running away with this one.
Sherry getting taken down there. Only 3 away. Ishmi keeps going for these early catches there, and just look at Goki go. He does finally get taken.
If they get both of these knockouts, they'll be on a round point situation.
There's those unique things about every single ball here. Goki gonna try and time this properly, but threw it maybe just a tad early. Oh, look at him with the fakes again. Symbol on around point. For one more, and Sherry's got to run away. He's got too much pressure coming in behind. Dodges one, but can't dodge the second one. 5-10.
Really good having such strong showings in quarters. And
Ice cream. Was going to charge on in. Nice catch, pass off. And then he catches more and more ball control here from the last resort as they try to bounce back after dropping that first round here. Putting pressure on Lanyon. Lanyon is just, what are you supposed to do about this guy?
oh, he caught that.
Let him go.
Leon with an insanely good catch, instantly returning the fire back on Ishmi and taking down one of his hearts, dropping down to see if he can find him yet again, hits him with the tackle, tries to hit him with a throw, doesn't even allow Ishmi to return the throw, instead tackles him and knocks him back, pushing him into his teammates and getting another knockout for Simple.
The lob on in. We have yet to see the bomb ball actually, like, visibly do damage. It probably has done damage in the round, but we have yet to witness it on program here.
We can hear them. We can
hear them going
off.
But we haven't witnessed that they actually have done anything yet. All the players doing a good job of staying out of the way. See the last resort get all fully charged up, looking for lobs over the top. Lanyon gonna be in a rough situation here. Takes one hit and disengages back behind Goki.
Goki able to pick up a bomb ball. Will he be able to make use of it though? Timer is starting to tick down. I don't know if they're close up to him. He might be able to hit Zutrav.
He's got Zutrav dead to rights. There he goes, Zutrav out. And who's it? Oh, it's
someone else has one.
Ishmi got to give it back. Oh, close ones. Oh, and piled up there. Did Zutrav not go down in that? I could have sworn I saw him go down.
Yeah, I think he might have been behind a wall. We might have been seeing the silhouette of him behind an obstruction.
Finally, he's down
on the map, but long overdue here.
Up on top of. So Saturn makes sense for the call out, but that like implies Saturn's the only planet that has rings. And like most planets have rings. So
it also doesn't look like any planet I've ever seen from the surface of it. So it's definitely its own little alien form of a
Call
planet.
it something more fun like Gorbagon or something. I don't know. Honestly, Gorbagon's a horrible call out. 3 syllables, way too long. Green Mars is better, and it's still bad. Oh, here's the bomb making his presence known. Symbol now again, it's the lead in the game, also the lead in the round, up by 3. Our player, again, temp name is Baxon. Wasn't able to get the username secured in time, looks like, but
ELR starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. We're seeing one heart go down onto Leon. They're trying to follow up and see if they can get the knockout. They do take some damage in the process, and they want to be careful here because Symbol only needs 2 more knockouts to secure this round and thus this first game. And there goes one of them, and multiple players down to 1 heart for the remaining players.
The other 2 both down. Zutrav behind 2 players. How much ammunition they have is going to be the key here. And the bomb ball, maybe not actually the ball they want to find at that moment because it forces them to play up quickly. They can't gain a better control here. And ultimately, the bomb ball, that bomb ball was about to take out 2 players there. That's pretty crazy there. Do we get concussion yard in game 2?
Did you speak it into the universe?
No, we're going back to knockout roundabout. Can Symbol, though, finish it off here in game 2? As we have now wrapped the entire map. We started at underpass, now we're in bus stop. And I don't think any damage has been dealt yet. As finally, we'll see Baxter take a hit. Zutrav with excellent catches and gets it on Baxter. What a finish there. Despite tons of pressure, Zutrav surviving well. And now piling it on in the rest of bus stop. We'll see Goki down to 1 heart and piled up and back into a corner here. Surely he goes down. Somehow he survives and gets the counter hits there. What is happening? Goki's still not taking out. Does he finally go down? No! What is happening?
How is this allowed right now? A little bit of a reset here. Goki apparently still the sneakiest ninja you've ever seen in this game because he is just untouchable right now.
Still on the
nice hit.
Ishmi trying to ball up and get out of there. Successfully disengaged, but Getting kind of trapped under Senema's overhang there, and another hit down. Now dropped by 4 as, oh no, Zootrix, no, just try to disengage, gets taken out again. 5 knockout differential now.
And by the way, Goki's still alive. They kept everybody off of Goki. They were able to get distance knockouts, and they were able to turn around and instantly collapse on Zootrix, was trying to wrap behind them to see if he could maybe sneak up on Goki with his one single solitary heart he's been living off of since the beginning of this round, except Symbol's not allowing any of it to happen.
Oh, Leon does take a hit. Goki, my eyes are just glued on Goki. I just want to.
Oh yeah.
If we can just watch Goki, I just want to see
if
when
he lives.
The story of Goki is the story of the lifetime right now. Not its man for an Oscar.
Oh!
He gets another one.
What?
And now coming up on the other
round
side.
Point.
Is he gonna
round
die?
Point. Sherry with one heart.
No, Goki, what a performance! 10-3 in round 1 of game 2.
Okay.
But that was okay.
No, he's not over yet
because
he's
move on past that catastrophe. As Symbol now 1 round away, he still has yet to drop a round.
I can't. This is so impressive right now.
In this match, they're up 14 KOs to 30. They have They have a 16 KO differential on the match. Both these teams very patient and looking for openings early game. We've seen the first minute or so from every round go quietly. But here at the end, Goki does take an early hit, but still manages to get that first knockout.
No one is even looking at him right now. As you can see, Sherry does take a hit also down to 1 heart.
Look how close up and personal he is. How does he catch that? Oh my goodness. Oh, and he caught it again.
I swear if that was how it ended, I would have left. I would have walked away.
I would feel betrayed. Not okay. Oh, but here they're trying to push in, and the pressure. The story of Goki continues. Does he ever get knocked out? Oh, and he finally goes down. Now, they're all getting charged up here.
Scary.
Pressure in the midfield. This middle of the map can feel kind of cramped if you're not correct on it. And Goki, 2 hits down. We're seeing Last Resort coming back now with a 1 knockout lead.
Yeah, so that's definitely a choke point area to be sure. We see they can use them here in just a moment. Blue team is already ready to fight, though.
Here comes Sherry. Ah, Sherry just couldn't gain their bearings enough. Now up by 3 and 2 away from 4-0ing Last Resort in the semifinals and being the clear favorite going into the finals. Here is count name or Baskerson stays alive. Just me a little bit trapped here. Does Sherry see Baskerson coming around the edge? Zootrip down to 1. Pressure on him here as they go for the fake. Sherry also not sure what's going to happen here. His players all around with ammunition. Trapped between too many, and they're down to 1. Too many on 1 heart. Ishby is scared as it comes down on them. As they do it, they do absolutely Symbol unstoppable into the grand finals.
When the moment is right.
Is this the right moment? Less surface area for the balls to collect on because of that massive high wind area between the 2 skyscrapers. So the way this map works, you got 2 skyscrapers joined by a very flimsy, rickety bridge in the middle. It looks rickety. It doesn't actually make it sound like that bridge is going to break on you. And the players will have to kind of form these battle lines on the sides or choose to take the high winds in the empty areas across to charge up close and personal.
The map for some sneaky rotations if people aren't necessarily paying attention to all of their angles. But as I say, that's some damage already coming in on Indanel out of Candace. Nice catch, though. In retaliation, both 2 players down to 1 heart already.
Getting up close and can't quite make the catch on the supercharge. We'll be tied up at 1 apiece here. Now, this is also the ultimate map for throw an opponent high in, or throw your teammate high in the sky and throw a ball up to them, where none of these walls and obstructions really matter from that angle.
We still actually haven't seen too much of that toss. I say, what if it's an NA thing?
Yeah, because we've seen all the European teams now, and not a single one of them has done it.
Assurance getting chased down, tackled to make the ball fall out of his hands. Going to have to back off right now. He's able to get yet another. Oh, no, he's not. Just kidding.
Oh, and Indanel's going for the fakes on him, but he's not falling for it. Still makes the catch, turns it around on him. Oh, how about it? See you later. He gets 2. Assurance popping off.
Pewtis is also already down to 1 heart, and then Pele instantly takes him out. Team wipe for Candace. Good job.
Who's going to stop Assurance? My goodness, he's just got so much pressure. Oh, he canceled the supercharge. He had a beautiful catch there, and now goes on the fakes. Hits Rokas on the edge here, and poor Rokas, not going to happen. Assurance got warmed up and said, oh, I remember, I should turn my monitor on. And it's just been lights out.
I'm surprised we didn't see a tackle off the mat there. I was assuming Assurance might have gone for it. But at this point, he might just live through the match with just one heart this time around.
Trying to put the pressure on him here high. Still yet to get him. Fatal A. Or maybe they did get Assurance.
There was a lot going on in those few moments. It's possible. Well, things are tied up now. They had to have gotten him.
They got one.
Zangsama also down to one heart while he's being chased down right now by Pewtis, trying to keep himself alive, returning some of those throws.
Catches the pass, hits the shot. Pewtis now down to one heart. Pass up, and then they'll drop shot on top of Assurance. Zangsama back away. And they come back up 2-0 now for Candace. An absolute shootout of a match right now. They're gonna push all across this middle choke. The barrage using the multi-ball, just trying to put as much pressure on as possible. Here comes more pressure. Assurance in on the tackle to help break up the rhythm from Symbols, but I don't know right now. This one's tough. So much ammunition from the Symbols as they will finally get one, close the lead down to one, looking for Assurance here. Ow, and Zangsama comes down from the heavens to break it up on the tackles again, but does he get punished for it? He's taken one hit, tries to dish it back. Here comes more follow-up, the fakes from him. He keeps making the catches, but does finally get taken down on the backside though. Symbols taking the trade. Candace one away from losing round one.
Yes. Whew. That was hectic.
That was so much.
Symbols were determined to make sure they got that comeback going. Gliders coming out so they can get across to the right side of the map. Two players on Symbols are down to one heart though, so it's still very much within Candace's grasp. There's one.
They got him with the change up. Oh my goodness, they come from behind and get them both.
Bests them for the very first round of the first game.
Target acquisition. Giving a win there to Candace, and now here's Symbols. They're pissed. See you later, Assurance. Assurance crossing the gap on the high winds there by himself and getting mobbed. Symbols are holding W, just pushing forward. Pass balls upfield. Looking for the fake. Not going to work.
Ooh, the tackle. Nice.
Fatal taking one hit. Being pressured and chased by the rest of them. As the ball's going to slip off the edge of the map. We're going to have a bunch of players saying, hey, just throw me. There's no balls over here. Let's just throw it to the... Someone's going to throw off the map.
Trying to keep people off of the one ball that they had at their disposal there to try to do anything with, because knowing that they just didn't want anybody to have it. Zangsama does get knocked out. Some more points on the board for Symbols as Pewtis is trying to escape with his life. Currently being hunted down by Symbols. Of course, they cannot let him live for too long, getting yet another knockout. Pewtis down to one heart as they make the push on over across the bridge towards the newly spawned players of Candace.
Assurance with a quick choice to shoot as soon as he was visible around the post. And there's a hit on the Rokas, taken out 2-4. Symbols holding on to the lead, but the pressure coming from Candace now as they'll get another one down.
None of these teams really taking too much time here to reset. We see the passes coming out of Symbols, charging up the balls and instantly trying to get some throws. I believe in the back, we've got Zangsama down to one heart, so they're trying to keep him protected. You can see Pewtis and Assurance are kind of staying in the front, making sure that he's constantly got a little bit of a body block going for Zangsama, because they don't want to give up a knockout if they can prevent it in any fashion. But unfortunately, it still does go down.
Assurance down a really rough spot. He's not going to survive for long. 6-3 as Symbols have been playing so clean there and perfectly countered the long-range play from Candace across the bridge. And now pushing back in on him, going for W key again, trying to push the advantage. They'll get another one, only 2 away. Is in the Nell, in a rough spot, sees all of those multi-balls right in front of him. He knows they're going to expire. Got the perfect supercharge, catch and pass. They've still only gotten 3. Looking for the curveball, and what a catch, Pewtis to stop this one. Catches it again, but he's going to be pushed off the edge. Final point here. One knockout away from going to round 3.
Zangsama doesn't go down without a fight, though he is able to get one knockout onto Symbols. It does take a return fire for it, but is able to kind of rotate away and hopefully live to see yet another day. Picks up a ball Unfortunately, though,
Wow.
does run into some people up top, but his team's there to save him. Are they going to be able to bring this back?
They have stabilized. And do they find another one there? They do. Got one trapped over here in the corner. Indanil. Does he find a way to bail, or does he play the bait? They only need one more. They get one hit onto him. There's so much ammunition around. And here comes the counter tap. Pewtis trying to load up his teammates so he can get a hit, but no, he goes down. Indanil drops, and it's a two elimination game now. Pass up. Knockouts coming through.
The only thing that's a little bit riskier for Candace is that 2 players on Candace do currently only have 1 heart, so any missed catch can be fatal right now for them. We see them trying to gang up on Assurance, who is one of those players with only 1 heart, does manage to pick up a ball in the process and pass it on over to Pewtis.
Oh!
Woo!
Oh! Oh, the fakes
Nice.
on the Pewtis, and another one, they tie it up! No way! And they've got the control here onto the last player. So much pressure, they get one hit onto him. Can they find Rokas on the outside? He gets the shot, puts it in, and gets the win. Simboys dodge a crazy comeback to send us to round 3.
Candace was about to bring that back. They got that final player on Simboys down
did.
to the 1 heart and everything.
They did, and what was brilliant, perfect ammunition management, perfect resource management there. It didn't matter that Simboys had such a man advantage on that corner over there.
Turn that energy on maybe like 1 knockout prior and it would have potentially gone in their favor, but now we're in round 3.
They could have tried. Honestly, when you were down 9-3 to come back 6 knockouts like that, you're not going to be upset about that. That was quite the performance. Now, Pewtis in a bit of a rough spot as Simboys getting beat up there in the corner, but still emerging with the knockouts. So he's going to try and pick up the corner, but it is a multi-shot, so it will disappear pretty quickly here. Despite all being on 1 heart so far, Simboys playing perfectly.
Ooh, nice
more pressure.
catch. We are seeing so many well-timed tackles to knock the ball out of people's hands and then instantly have it happen to them. Like these 2 teams are just not allowing each other to get enough hits on one another.
Another one goes down. Assurance is dropping 4-1 in favor of Simboys. Nothing left to go. Pewtis at close range. Just absolutely just dishes it into his face. Just says here, just take one after another. You can't block them all. Now Pal, give him the fake. 6-1.
Zengasama was trying so hard to back out of that while also paying attention to any potential fakes or throws that were coming through, but unfortunately, he just can't hold them off long enough. Assurance here trying to take on Indanil does take a hit. Pewtis and Assurance down to 1 heart apiece while they try to hunt down Indanil, who returns fire instantly. Simboys 7-2 right now. They got a quick lead going for themselves.
But look at the comebacks here repeatedly. As it goes to the fakes now. 2 balls here. Can they get the hits on the Pewtis? They can. Ooh. And Simboys, what they're doing. Indanil is just not letting them have it here. Assurance is going to try and get out, but no, they're piling the pressure on them. Take them down 1 away. Can Candace do it again and actually finish the job this time?
I'm feeling like Simboys are kind of hot right now. They've managed to find a really solid rhythm. They've got 1 player, 2 players over by them with 1 heart from Candace. All they need to do is just finish one of them to secure this round right now. It looks like Indanil's trying to do just that, and as the knockout comes through, Simboys take the round. New ball and a new map.
We have.
So
I'm ready for,
I feel like it's one of those balls where you want to pick it up to make sure the other team doesn't have it, but you also can't really use it on this map because you know exactly where your enemies are. And this is one of those things where we've seen teams kind of rotate around each other on the map for far too long to really fully utilize the bomb ball.
How is Indanil this good? Just constantly, doesn't matter their range, catches everything, and constantly dishing out, finding the openings where the other player is just not seeing it. Pewtis finally catches one and does get a hit on Indanil. Okay, we'll send to give him a taste of his own medicine. Indanil getting stunned there for a moment. Regain their bearings quickly here, sends in the shot, and gets the 2nd knockout for Simboys.
They're trying to turn their attention now onto Zengasama, who is also down to 1 heart right now. Simboys in a fantastic position, as 2 of them do still have all the hearts. Indanil being the only one down to 1. Zengasama is definitely getting chased down right now. Pewtis is trying to do his best to distract or get them off of Zengasama's back by hitting some tackles and hopefully taking the ball out of their hands. It does switch their focus. So for now, Zengasama might be safe, and as they say that, unfortunately, he does go down.
He does eventually go down, but 3-0 now for Simboys, and they'll get 1 on the other side, Candace, with a response, but the trade far outside the action. Takes one drop in just a moment. Here comes the pressure. Look at the immediate attack from Pewtis getting damage in.
Is that all of Candace, or at least 2/3 of Candace is now down to 1 heart? They decide to back off. Assurance wraps around on the side, the only player with...
They get rid of the bomb ball. Roka's gonna try to pick this one up and time it well, but he's gonna end up getting it himself. I think that one just drops in the middle. Long enough time. What a catch there. Assurance will just take a hit, and now pressure right on top of him. Too much. Oh, he catches them both. Dishes it back. Catches another one. No, okay, this one he blocks or gets knockout roundabout.
Definitely a situation that feels similar after our first game. This is going to be a deficit that Candace is going to have to potentially claw their way back from yet again. No matter how good Candace is doing right now, Simboys is just managing to outplay them.
Dropping the fakes and the taunts on them here as they try
9 to
get
3.
more countered. Yes, Simboys solidly in control. And do remember, this is sort of a bad draw for Candace, as knockout roundabout was the map they lost.
Oh yeah. Less than ideal for Candace. If this is all hypothetical, this is just me and you.
Turns to the outside, staying grouped up. Keeping supercharged 3. The bomb ball coming in, maybe doing some damage. It does get 2 hearts off.
Ooh.
Now pressure in from Simboys as Assurance runs into a taxi.
Yeah, Assurance is in a rough spot because he's kind of just been trying to wait for an opportunity to get a ball. He didn't have anything that he could really throw up the ball. 2 players in front of him, though, both with 1 heart. He can try to take advantage of that. He's got his teammates trying to step in and help him out a little bit so he doesn't get caught out, but unfortunately the bomb does come down.
Well-timed bomb. We'll get another elimination for Simboys. Finally, Candace on the board. Fatalay getting knocked back.
I feel like this time around we're seeing a lot stronger defense coming out of Candace, at least. They're not, Simboys isn't racking up their scores quick. These cards crack me up every single time because you can just see the focus and the skill and the strategy, and then they just get bombed.
It does look very highly comical. So go find this and dodges the taxi this time.
Ooh,
and looking for the pass to Indanel in field. He's so tightly positioned on all of these players, and now all of Candace down to 1 heart. They'll get 1 for it. There's the counter, the trade back and forth. Candace now going for blind. Not looking for a player to throw it at, just being like, I know they're over there. Let's just throw the ball in that general direction and see if we can get hits with it.
Yeah.
As finally the teams will re-engage under Semina. Assurance there. Try and get it away. Everybody from Candace still on 1 heart. Juicy targets here. Assurance will get taken down, but trades it out as well, and they'll get another one. Fully charged. Goes for a back pass.
Here we go.
And we do have a super coming down, and no player going to be hit. Candace tried. Doesn't really fell back to their team.
Simboys at a little bit of an advantage right now as Zangasama on Candace does only have 1 heart, but they are down by only 1 knockout, as I say this. So they did take advantage of the Zangasama only being
looking for Pile.
able to fight.
How does Petalay not get hit there? The taxi coming in clutch. Oh, but they'll get him tied up at 8-8. And now running for the ball.
Oh no, Assurance.
In a drop spot taken down. Simboys, do they do it? Come from behind. Line up the passes. 2 on 1 heart. Juicy targets for Candace. They choose to play Flowers. And look at Simboys. They back off. 19 seconds left. They're bailing. They're bailing.
Dude, they have to because they have 2 players that are only on 1 heart. They don't want to risk getting those 2 knockouts coming through at the very end of the match. This is what they have to do.
Why take a fight? 9 seconds left. Just hide. And Candace realizes that it might be too little too late, though. 3, 2, 1. What a play. The big brain from Simboys as they back off for the win. And we will have the Battle of the Sims in the grand finals.
But the real question is, have they been paired up against a team the likes of Simboys? I don't know.
Has anybody in Europe been able to take down this team? We don't know yet. Baskarin, Goki, the MVP of the tournament right now.
Oh, God,
Leon there on Symbol side. Meanwhile, on the Simboys, Pewtis, Dental, and Rokas. Please go find these guys on social media. Go find their Twitches and follow them. These guys make excellent gameplay here for us in Knockout City. Concussion Yard
Are you?
We haven't seen yet.
Are you
to
try-
believe. You have to believe. Do you believe, Lauren?
I don't know.
Do you? Oh, you don't believe.
Moonball. I want the moonball.
You didn't believe. You
Okay, I didn't get the
believe.
moonball
You
either.
didn't believe. Hey, at least we got some jokes. Okay. New maps. The RNG gods know what we wanted here. We're to get game. You have to distribute to the
yeah.
other side, right? Okay, game 2. What's the map? Oh, it's back alley brawl. Okay. Well, at
What's
least
the ball?
You mean moonball, right? Moonball. No. Okay.
This is your fault. You said it was going to be sniper
Said
ball.
it'd be sniper.
See, this is. Everything is always your fault.
This is good though. This means we're going to game 3 because the RNG gods surely wouldn't have us go. I think it's gonna happen. But can Simboys take a round off of Symbol, or do they win the entire tournament without even having to sweat? We're about to find out.
I think Symbol is going to fight tooth and nail to maintain this flawless record they have for themselves right now.
You can lose the finals 2-0 and still take a round off. What's Symbol? I'm
Also
not
true.
saying you have to beat Symbol. I'm saying just win one round. I believe.
I mean, I believe as well. It's just about whether or not they believe in themselves. The mental aspect of this game is very, very real.
If anime has taught me anything, it's just a matter of how much you believe in yourself. The emotional power is extremely important.
It is.
I would, oh man, I would love a dodgeball anime. Knockout City anime, that show would kill.
Oh, that would be insane. Okay, well now we're just creating ideas for them.
Good.
Gold team takes
We'll have a banana cream pie and hot dog party. Celebrate the launch of the anime.
Can I have French fries?
Yes, and come back in any deficit they've had so far today. So this isn't noteworthy until we get to that 10 for the Simboys. They have their work cut out for them here, and they're staying all charged up here in the alley. Endenol thinks about it, trying to bait out the shots. No one falling for it. The curveball's around. They get a hit. Endenol going to be trapped here and go down. Can they fall back and deal with the ensuing chaos? Pewtis and Rokas trying, but the counter shots, they get another one, and they get the third. Clean 3-0, triple KO there to tie it up.
See, but one player being down one heart, so they're still going to be able to take a really strong fight if they want to after all these players come back in response from Simboys, and instantly Goki in the fray.
Oh, Goki does go down
Gold team takes
as
the
they
lead.
fall from the high ground, and just it's too much for them to deal with. Now, and Bascarin also going to go down, and they're turning on Leon now. They might get all 3 of them here. Look at that. Leon will get the trade.
Keep things as even as possible in that scenario.
Locked and loaded back here in drainage. Here comes the flake from Goki, and he just takes one to the face. Has to hold on to the second one here, but now 2 players that go for the pass plays. Can he read it? He can! Gets the play, gets Goki. Oh no, but Goki does eventually go
1
down.
point away for
The
Simboys.
second one,
Win the round.
and Leon holding on, just needs to stay alive. They might drop their first round here.
Oh.
Here comes Pewtis. Another one drops. Pewtis now trapped, gets bopped into the wall. Goes for the catch. Oh, hit him with a fake. Hit him with the second ball. They get him there.
Especially when you can see that Leon's down to 1 heart, and that could be that deciding knockout there.
Oh, big hit. Follow-ups here. Bascarin gets hit. They go for the fake on him, trying to hit him here. No, it goes off the post, and they'll get him. Simboys take a round off Symbol. They will not go quietly into that good night, and they drop a round here in the finals.
That it was about to get turned around onto Simboys. And it
Symbol. They bail. Oh, they're going to go for this flank. This is nice because they
Okay.
know that they've got him in green corner.
I feel like we didn't see too much of the sniper ball being used in the last round either. It just came down to like sheer mechanics and dodgeball.
The sniper on back alley brawl is a difficult map.
Really,
Go for the
really
2
difficult.
play here. Endenol getting trapped here on the edge. Trying to use the bounce pad. Can't get.
Sitting back just a tad after things were shaken up in the last round.
They've definitely slowed the pace down. Playing much more patiently here and putting pressure in here. Trying to be as efficient as possible. Endenol still at full health as Leon just cannot get any space here. A catch on the sniper, top the bullet. And he'll trade it out, just wants the easier ball to play with. Gives the ball to Leon.
Gold team.
Only 2 balls between the 2 of them, but one of them being, and he's gonna
Oh.
go for the super with a cool animation I hadn't seen yet today. The dropping back on top of his teammates here. He couldn't find any targets and doesn't want to be too far out of position. Oh, they get a hit there. That's 1, 2 to 5.
Leon getting knocked out while Invis
Oh.
tries to chase down Baxter.
Oh.
Does get the first
Oh.
hit on him. Will he get the second hit in? The
Oh.
knockout. There it is. Almost tying up the score.
They get 2 of them. And Symbol now feeling the pressure. Goki and Leon around the outside. Gonna take the tube. Drop in the corner. There's no ammunition here.
Oh no.
Baxter in a rough spot, and he will get popped. That's a tie game.
Charging up the sniper ball, but will it get used? Will they hit the throw on either Goki or Baxter? And Leon's up there now too.
Oh!
Blue team
The
takes
baiting.
the lead.
They knew where he was, knew what he wanted to do, waited until he was occupied on another target. And they came in, Symbol, with another lead here,
Nice.
and they get another. Chasing down, get the third, the clean 3-0, and now
Pass between Goki and the other player, instantly charging the ball up and threw it to get that knockout, putting them in a much better position. That was so clean.
here come the counters though. Symbol is not going away. This one's slowly chasing around. Leon gets hit, and the
Pewtis still tracing him right now.
Seconds remaining.
Pewtis
28
does.
seconds remaining. Symbol might play the slow game too. Run away, but I don't know if they feel confident with that. It's just a one knockout lead. Are they doing it? They might be.
Definitely back off and make Simboys push you though, because they have all 3 of them down to 1 heart, and you do have the lead.
They're
It
taunting
is
in
a
the corner.
Decently sized.
Here they come
map.
though. Around the edge, they get 1.
Yep.
Oh, they got 2. But the time will expire there, and Symbol take round 2. We'll go to round 3. Symbols takes this one. It's an interesting play. This is the European meta of hang back, and when you've got a lead, force them to come to you. We've seen it now decide 2 rounds.
Ooh.
Aggressive play right off the
Yeah.
bat. Symbol is coming hot.
Takes the lead.
Frustrated about dropping that round from Patience. They'll take a second one.
But they weren't able to find the third player. Does escape, but
Oh, they'll lose 1 here in the 2v3.
woo.
Ball control from Symbol. Fake on the 1 and now too far away to fake. As Rokas loses another player, he chooses.
Symbol back together. Leon being that player that did escape that early game aggression.
You know, catching a bullet's really difficult when the barrel is in your face.
That was so close. No pressure.
Yeah, honestly, and the thing is there isn't that much pressure because they have a whole other game after this. They already have the 1-0 lead in the series.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this. There's just too many balls to choose from.
Oh.
Does they get 1? Oh, it's him out. And then no, also gonna be weak here. They're going for the fakes on him. He's gonna try and catch him, but he's got too many players to deal with. Only 1 ball though.
Rokas also only
Rokas
has
goes.
1 heart.
Oh, the little throw! Rokas getting caught. And then no, you can't take the tube the other way. He gets 1 catch. They go to try and knock him off of it. Oh, and he passes the ball around. Gets that on Goki.
Blue team is pulling way ahead.
Pewtis shows up just in the nick of time and is able to help with the escape and secure a knockout in the process.
Oh!
He
He just doesn't miss. Oh, okay, he missed. Oh, that's too early there
Nice.
from Baxterin. Around from the edge, and Nil's trying here, but this is a rough situation. They'll finally get out of the parking garage. And here comes the ultimate on in, chasing down into Nil. Oh, see you later. 1 away. Can Symbol close it off?
This is match point.
Oh, no,
For
Rokas,
Symbol, they
take the
find
tube.
the 1 player who is caught out, but Simboys
Oh,
is sneaking up
he
from
turns.
the backside.
Enzinil is 1 heart. They're chasing down Pewtis, who's hit with the potato smack for the win. Oh, they do it, and Symbol are your European champions.
Oh, man.
What a finish. They drop 1 round over the course of this event. And of course it comes here in the finals, but would you have it any other way there? Symbol, from match number 1, the first quarterfinals were like, well, they look pretty good. Spoiler alert, they were. That was incredible there, and they have won $3,000. Congratulations, Team Symbol.